Another big week from GeForce Now as we see Star Wars Outlaws and Call of Duty Black Ops 6 open beta ready to play right now. No downloads. Just 2 of the 26 games joining the cloud this week. So let's check it out. Okay, so we're doing things a little bit different this week because I've been on my travels again, so I couldn't do a full kind of highlights package of all the amazing games coming to GeForce Now this week. There are a lot, so I thought I'd quickly run through the details with you in this style just to save some time and make sure I'm still delivering all the GeForce Now news to you straight via YouTube. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, toggle that notification bell, and that way you'll always be up to date with GeForce Now news on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Talking of GeForce Now news, as I said, 26 games coming to GeForce Now this week. There was like a shed load last week. This is getting crazy. And interestingly enough, when we go through the games, there are a load of Xbox games, which is particularly cool considering now Xbox library sign-in is sort of a seamless affair. Hopefully there are no problems with you. So just like with Ubisoft, Xbox Now, no more constant signing. So the fact that we have a shed load of games coming from Xbox as well to GeForce Now is great, great news. So kicking off here, we've got Square Enix highly anticipated action role-playing game Visions of Mana launching today in the cloud. And of course, as we said, Ubisoft's Star Wars Outlaws. Whatever you think about this game, if you've played it or you've read about it or any of that, it is a big AAA game. And by all accounts, there are loads of people enjoying it. Don't always go by the press. Have a go yourself. I'll be diving into this game a little later and I'll report back on what I think about it and all of that. But this is a big game and it's available to play right now on GeForce Now. And talking of big games, they don't come much bigger, surely, than Call of Duty. Often when I talk about GeForce Now, people go, yeah, GeForce Now is all right, but it hasn't got any games, which is faintly ridiculous when you've got a library of more than 2,000 games. But what they mean is there are some sort of key big titles missing. Well, not anymore. We're starting to see things, as I say, there is a whole load of already existing Call of Duty games that have come to GeForce Now. And now we've got Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta available on the cloud to give it a go. So that's indication that we're not mucking about with this Activision Blizzard deal when it comes to GeForce Now. These titles, these big titles, the Call of Duty titles are going to be coming to cloud. And early access. So early access for this runs from August the 30th to September the 40th. This is the beta. Yeah, so you can be one of the first people to get early access to Call of Duty Black Ops 6, open beta on GeForce Now. The beauty about this, without having to wait for downloads. We know how massive these games are, especially Call of Duty. I mean, how many gig do you need? Well, with GeForce Now, diddly squat. You don't need anything really. And anyway, early access runs August the 30th, September the 4th for those who pre-order the game. And Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will join the cloud when the full game is released in October the 25th. So, as I said, these AAA titles, as they say here, are part of the 26 titles joining GeForce Now library this week, right? And this is a library of over 2,000 games. So there you go, pretty impressive. So let's dive into some of the other games. We've got the newest World of Warcraft expansion, The War Within. That's available to play from the cloud right now. You can head to the subterranean realm of Kars Algar, and it features 4 new zones in there, including the Isle of Dawn, home to the Earthen, a newly playable allied race, and you can experience game additions such as delves, bite-sized world instances for solo or small group play, and warbands, which allows players to manage and share achievements across multiple characters. In addition to that, GeForce Now have started adding mods. So there is added support for over 25 of the top add-ons from Curse Forged, enabling members to explore new adventures under the surface from the cloud. And talking of other games, that make up the 26 games arriving this week, as I said, check out all these Xbox games here. Cooking Simulator, Crown Trick, Darkside Genesis, Expeditions Rome, Into the Breach, Iron Harvest, The Night Witch, Lightyear Frontier, Metro Exodus Enhanced Edition, Outlast 2, SteamWorld Heist 2, The War of Mine, Yoku's Island Express. They're just the Xbox titles. And then, of course, as I said, you've got Endzone 2, Age of Mythology, Retold, Core Keeper, Star Wars Outlaws, as mentioned, Akimbot, Gori, Cuddly, Carnage, MEMORIAPOLIS, Visions of Mana, as mentioned, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora coming to Steam. So if you've, not played it via Ubisoft, you can play it now via Steam. Cat Quest 2, Heading Out, Saturnalia, also on Steam. We Were Here Too, which is quite quirky and a fun-looking game, also on Steam. So there you go with this week's GeForce Now Roundup. Which of those games are you looking forward to playing? And what games do you still think are missing from the over 2,000 game library? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, don't forget to hit the likes because I like it, YouTube likes it, and it helps people like you find videos just like this. And of course, don't forget to hit subscribe. And that way you'll stay up to date with all the latest GeForce Now news on this channel. Hopefully the video will be back to normal. Unless, of course, you like this style. Again, let me know in the channel down below. And as ever, I'll be back with the GeForce Now news next week to see what delights we've got coming in September. Anyway, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on that. Catch you later.